Hello, future Roadrunner. Thank you for tuning in on today's video. My name is Alexis, and I'm going to show you how to submit the admissions application. First, you will need to go to the Crafton Hills College webpage. Next, you'll click where it says Apply Now. If you are a new student, you'll click Create an Account. However, if you're a student that previously applied to another California community college, you'll click where it says Sign In. Next, you'll need to create an account. You can enter your own personal email that you use frequently, or you can also use a telephone number if you prefer. Then you'll select Email My Verification Code. Once you receive the verification code, you'll enter the code in the box below and then click Verify Email. You'll then enter a primary phone number and select the phone type. Make sure to read the terms of use, and if you agree, you'll click on the box. You'll also need to state if you're currently homeless. You'll then mark down your zip code, street address, city, and state. Next is step 2, and it's all about your personal information, such as your legal first name, legal middle name if you have one, and legal last name. Feel free to also put down your preferred name. You'll also put down your date of birth. Once you confirm it, you'll then hit Next. Once you've completed step 2, you'll move forward to step 3, which is all about credentials. In other words, you will be creating a password. While coming up with a creative password, please follow the guidelines to the left of the screen. Once you have met all the requirements for the password, you'll hit Create Account. Next, you'll hit Start on a new application. You'll then use the drop-down button to answer the questions about the enrollment. If you don't have a goal or major in mind, feel free to select Undecided. If at any point you're unsure what the application is asking you, you can move your mouse to the blue question mark, click on it, and it'll give you more information about what the question is asking you. If you don't have a goal or major in mind, we still encourage you to apply. Just select Undecided. Once you've done all that, you will then hit Continue. This section is about your profile. This section will be asking if you have a previous name, a social security number, and a current mailing address. If you don't have a social security number, select No. It is important that if you do have a social security number that you provide that information. Once again, you'll hit Continue. This section is all about your educational history. You will need to know what your unweighted high school GPA was. You'll also need to know what your highest math and English was, followed by what grade you received. Next, you'll then be asked about citizenship and military status. You'll answer the following 2 questions, and then you'll hit Continue. This section is all about residency. For the next 3 questions, you'll select which answers best resonate with you, and then you'll hit Continue. On this section, you'll be asked about your needs and interests. You'll be asked about your main language, financial assistance, athletic interests, programs, and service as well. You'll then hit Continue, and you'll move on to the demographic information. If you don't want to state your gender and sexual orientation, please select Decline to State. Next, you will disclose your parents' education level, followed by selecting your race and ethnicity. And then once again, you'll hit Continue. Next, you'll be asked about supplemental questions. This section is all about finding out how did you hear about Crafton Hills College, your marital status, and you'll need to provide an emergency contact information. You'll also be asked about cash aid and CalWORKS recipient, and then you'll hit Continue. You're now at the final stages, which is the submission section. In this section, you can review your application by selecting Review My Application. Please make sure that when you're scrolling down, you read thoroughly through this request for consent. You'll either hit I consent or I do not consent. You also want to make sure that you're reading the Submit Your Application, and you click the boxes. Once you've done all that, you'll then hit Submit My Application. Once you have submitted your application, you'll receive a confirmation email from CC Apply, and within 24 to 48 business hours, you will receive a welcome email from Admissions and Records that will include your student ID, student email, user ID, and a temporary WebAdvisor password. Congrats on becoming a Roadrunner, and that is how you complete the admissions application.